Hello there, mates. I'm Jonathan Slater, but you probably already knew that. Today, please ignore that, we'll be discussing how naturally occurring diversity among and between components within biological systems affect interactions in the environment. I don't trust anybody. Alright, in this brief video, please ignore them, they're not brainworms. In this brief video, you'll hear me narrating it, and we had to go into the woods to find these creatures in their natural habitats to see how they would interact with their environment. Here you see a California condor trying to take its first flight. Oh, and it landed on a branch and it's dead. Oh no, the poor creature. Oh, wait, here we see somebody trying to restore, I believe, its environment. He put the branch right back where it was supposed to be. What a nice gentleman, look at that, what a kind creature. Oh, he's walking away now. Oh, doesn't even want to be recognized. Would you look at that, he's such a good Samaritan. Oh, this stupid bird's back. Oh, now look at it, it can't even fly properly. It's kind of walking, it's really lanky looking, it's really uncomfortable. Here we have a prime example of habitat loss and failure to adapt. I mean, can you believe that this dumb bird broke its own house because it couldn't adapt to its new surroundings? If this was a more diverse species, they might have been able to thrive, unlike this stupid bird. In this next clip, the prairie chicken faced similar circumstances. Here we see a prairie chicken going back to its home, going back to its nest, going to raise its young. As you can see, it snuggles in, trying to stay warm for the winter. I know, look at this bloke, destroyed its house. Is he going to even eat it? Nope, he's just going to probably, yep, he left. These poor prairie chickens, like the condor, were not diverse, and therefore unable to adapt to the loss of habitat. These two bird creatures, or whatever you want to call them, were nearly driven to extinction because of it. In this next brief clip, you'll see how diversity helps a species survive. There's this devilishly handsome creature that just got murdered by the apex predator of this local area. As you can see, the creature's running away, trying to defend his meal, I believe. As you can see, he just got hit by a stick and he's dead. Diversity. His first creature, no matter how devilishly attractive it was not adapted well enough to survive. The second creature, however, was adapted to fight off this extraordinary predator, showing diversity is key to the successful life of a species. In this next clip, we will show how genetic diversity can even prevent damage on the molecular level. Just like my will to live, these two idiots are dead, probably due to the similar genetic composition. Now we see a third person show up, and he also caught Ebola, but he had a will to live, so he survived. These first two got deaded from Ebola, while the third one survived due to different genetic makeup. This following clip will move from diversity, turn it off, to showing us just how important every part of an ecosystem can be, and the consequences it can cause when something is changed. Thanks, mate. Alright, see some lovely trees up in here with some, now we see the same predator from earlier. Such an extraordinary creature, he's climbing a tree. This time he's armed with a spear that the prey had. There's the prey. As you can see, he does not have his spear. The predator just jumped out of a tree. Now the prey is trying to take its territory, jumping on its tree. Oh no, the predator is going to fight back. Oh no, he decided not to. He's just running around. Oh no, he's trying to stab me. I don't like that too much. Not very comfortable. Hey, look, a stick. Wonder what this is. Probably don't need it there. Just take that down real quick. Even a simple change in the environment can have such a dramatic impact on the ecosystem. As we see here, the altercation in the vegetation had somehow caused the predator to die. This will relate to the next topics we are going to explore, such as interactions between producers, consumers, and keystone species. As we see here, we have an acrobatic giraffe climbing these trees to get its food. It's reaching the low-hanging limbs of this tree, and it's eating the last of it. Oh no, it's out of leaves. That poor tree is going to die. Yep, and he's dead. The acrobatic giraffe has adapted to prey on this specific fleshy tree. However, this giraffe ate too much of this tree, causing it to die. This next clip shows the interactions between abiotic, non-living, and biotic, which are living, components of an ecosystem. Beavers in water.
We decided not to narrate the beavers because of their pure beauty. Now what we saw was the beavers responding to an abiotic obstacle. These obstacles will arise in nature naturally, such as flooding and storms. Well, that concludes our lessons. This is Jonathan Silva. Da. Leave now. Bye.